Hi, welcome to Circle Time. I'm so happy to see you today, and Sue is going to be happy too. Sue, come on out here. Look, Sue, our friends are here today, ready to learn. Before we get started, let's do a Bible story together. This story is about Adam and Eve. God made Adam. God made Eve. God made you. When Adam and Eve lived in the garden that God had created for them, God said, "Don't eat from one of the trees." They could eat from all the other trees in the beautiful garden, except for just that one. Adam and Eve did not obey. They ate from the tree that God said not to eat from, even though they had so many others to choose from. So they sinned, they did the wrong thing, and because of that, they had to be punished. But God made a way so that everyone could be saved from their sins. He sent Jesus, his only son, later to pay the wage for that sin. Adam and Eve should have chosen to do the right thing, shouldn't they, Sue? Do you know we can choose to do the right thing too? When you choose to obey your parents or the grown-up that lives at your house, that's choosing to do the right thing. When you choose to share your toys, that's another great thing to do. So, Sue, I hope that you and I can make good choices for ourselves, okay? Let's get started with our calendar time. Do you want to sit on the carpet? Okay, we'll get started. This month, uh, the month is October. October. Can you say that with me? October. Now we need to count to find out what the number for today is. So count with me if you can. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Today is October, but we don't say 6. We put a th at the end. Today is October 6th. October 6th. The year is 2020. So let's put it all together, okay? October 6th, 2020. Now let's go all the way up the calendar and we'll see that today starts with a T. T sounds like this. T, t, t. So let's sing our Days of the Week song and try to listen for the T sound so we'll know what today is, okay? I need you to help me by clapping 2 times. Here we go. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Days of the week. 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 There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Days of the week. 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 So did you hear the t, t, t sound? What day is it today? It is Tuesday. Can you say Tuesday? Yesterday was Monday. Tomorrow will be Wednesday. But today it is Tuesday. Okay, let's check the weather at our houses, okay? Look outside your window and find out what the weather's like for you. It might be sunny or rainy or cloudy. Maybe it's windy. Okay, are you ready? When I do like this, then put in whatever the weather's like for you. What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? It is, it is, it is, out today. It is, it is, It is out today. Okay, we checked our weather. We know what day it is. Now it's time for our letter of the day. Our letter of the day is the letter A. A looks like this. There is always a big letter and a little letter. We call the big letter uppercase. We call the little letter lowercase. And this is the letter A. I'm going to show you how to write the letter A. So to do that, you're going to need to go upside down and across. I'll show you. So you're going to walk up, slide down, and across. This is the big or uppercase A. Let me show you what that looks like on the handwriting house, and you'll be able to get this printable if you'd like to practice. So we're going to start on the downstairs green carpet. We're going to walk up, slide down, and go across. Walk up, slide down, and go across. I'll show you again. Up, down, and across. This is the capital or uppercase A. Now let's look at the lowercase a. The lowercase a just looks like a ball and a stick. A ball and a stick. Let me show you what that looks like on the handwriting house. It's a little letter, so little letters need to go downstairs. So take a look at this. You're going to make a ball downstairs and a stick right beside it. A ball and stick. A ball and stick. This is the little or lowercase a. So now we know what A looks like. We know how to write it. Now let's talk about what A sounds like. A makes this sound, ah, ah, ah. It kind of sounds like you're going to sneeze. Ah, 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 achoo. Can you try that? Ah, cover with your elbow. Ah, ah, achoo. A makes this sound like ah, 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 as in astronaut, and that's what we're going to talk about today, astronauts. Well, I have some pictures of some things, and I'd like to see if you can help me to decide which of these things starts with A, okay? So let's circle the things that start with A. Okay, let's start with the first picture. That's an apple. Does apple start with A? Ah, ah, ah. Apple. Apple starts with A. Let's circle apple. Let's look at the next picture. It's an ant. Does ant start with A? It does. Ant starts with A. Ah, 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 ant. Let's look at the ball. Does ball start with A? No, ball doesn't start with the A sound. It doesn't start with A. Let's look at the next one. It's an alligator. Does alligator start with A? It does. Let's circle the alligator. It begins with A. The last picture shows a cat. Does cat start with the A sound? No, cat doesn't start with A, so we won't circle the cat. Great job listening for the beginning sound of some words and deciding if they start with A or not. So we're going to move on to our number for today. Our number for today is the number 6. I'll show you how to write it. It looks like this. Let me show you on the handwriting house. We're going to start at the top, curve around, and fall down. Curve around and fall down. Curve around and fall down. curve around and fall down. I'll show you one more. So this is the number 6. I have some things that I'd like for us to count, okay? So let's see if we can count some apples. A is for apple. So let's count these apples and see how many there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many apples are there? There are 6 apples. Now let's take one away, okay? 6, take away 1. How many apples are left? 5. 5 apples are left. 5, take away 1. How many are left? 4. Good job. 4 apples, take away 1. How many are left? 3. 3 apples, take away 1. How many are left? 2. 2 apples, take away 1. How many are left? 1 apple. 1, take away 1. How many apples are left? None or 0. Let's add them back, okay? 0 apples. Let's add 1. How many apples? 1. Let's add 1 more. How many? 2. Let's add another one. 3. Let's add 1 more. 4. Let's add 1 more. 5. And let's finally add 1 more. And how many apples are here? 6 apples. Very good job counting. Okay, so now let's talk just a moment about our shape. Our shape for this week is the oval. So if you take your hands and make a circle and squish it, that's what an oval looks like. So I want to show you how to make a really cool project. You can get some paper, and then you can get a toilet tube that's empty like this one that's already been used. You can take it like this, and it kind of looks like a circle at the beginning, but if you squish it like this, it becomes an oval shape. And then you can dip it like I've done into some paint. I dipped mine in red paint. Now watch what happens. You can make ovals on your paper. So this is a fun craft for you to do. What shape is this? It's an oval. Very good. What shape is this? It's an oval. So let's see if we can make 6 ovals. Let's count and see. That's our number for today. So let's count and see if I made 6 ovals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 ovals on my page. So that's a fun project if you'd like to give that a try today. I have some pictures of some other things that are oval shaped. Take a look at these things. Football is oval. An egg is oval. A lemon is oval. So is a watermelon and this mirror. Let's make some shapes, some patterns with these shapes, okay? I'm going to get an oval, and then let's choose a square. Oval, square. That's our pattern. It's going to repeat. Oval. What comes next? Square. Very good. Let's say the pattern together, okay? Oval, square. Oval, square. Let's keep going. Oval, square. What's next? Oval, square. Very good. Let's try another pattern, okay? This time, let's use a triangle. Let's use a triangle and then an oval. Triangle. What comes next? oval. Very good. Triangle, oval. Triangle, oval. What's next? Triangle, oval. Triangle, oval. Wow, you did a great job with patterns today. Remember, patterns just repeat and repeat, and these are shape patterns, and they're a lot of fun. Our color for this week is the color brown, and you might remember the toilet roll that we used to make our ovals was brown. This is the color brown, and brown is spelled like this, B-R-O-W-N. Let's see if we can sing a song and learn this, how to spell brown. B-R-O-W-N, B-R-O-W-N, B-R-O-W-N. That's how you spell brown. Now, brown is an interesting color. Brown is made when you mix primary colors together. There are three primary or main colors. Those colors are red and blue and yellow. Those are the three primary or main colors. From those three colors, you can mix them and make things like orange, green, and purple. Or you can mix them all three together, and that's when you get brown. If you mix red, blue, and yellow together, you get brown. And that's our color this week. Brown starts with the letter B. We're going to talk about letter B tomorrow, but this week our color is brown. Okay, we talked about our letter, we talked about our number, we talked about our shape, and also our color. I also want to show you one other thing, and that's our sight word for today. A sight word is a word that when you see it with your eyes, you just know what it is. And we're going to begin to learn some sight words. This is a letter, it's letter A, but did you know it can also be a word? When A is all by itself, it's a word. Think of it like this. I can say, I want a piece of candy. Is actually this word. I want a piece of candy. So when you see this A all by itself and you know it's a word, you can say that word is a. A is okay. You can say I want a piece of candy, and that's correct. But most people use a. They say I want a piece of candy. So when you see this word, I want you to say this word is what's this word? We'll keep practicing and adding new sight words every day, okay? Okay, so let's talk about A is for astronaut. I can't wait to tell you all about astronauts. An astronaut is a person that really likes to learn about space and planets and stars. And so let me show you a picture of a real astronaut. This is an astronaut, and you might notice he's wearing something special. He's wearing a suit that helps him to stay warm if it's hot in outer space, or cooler if it's, warm if it's cold in outer space, and cooler if it's super hot. You never know in outer space what it's going to feel like. But he has this special suit that keeps him nice and warm if it's super cold. And this helmet is really special because it helps him to be able to breathe oxygen. There's no oxygen like what we breathe here on Earth in outer space. So this suit is super important to keep the astronauts safe. An astronaut goes up into space on a space shuttle. This is a picture of a space shuttle. Space shuttles blast off by using rocket propulsion. Rockets help it to go up farther and farther and farther into the sky. While up in the sky, astronauts can study things like the moon and also the planets. We live on a planet. We live on the planet Earth, and I'll circle it here for you. So Earth is the only planet that has people living on it. It's just the right distance from the sun. The planets that are really far out away from the sun are cold. The ones that are close to the sun are super hot. But God made it so that the Earth was in just the right spot, not too close or not too far away. Earth is a really special planet. I'm glad that God designed it and put us on it. So that was just a little bit of learning about astronauts in space. And an astronaut is a pretty cool job. Maybe that's something you'd like to do. If you like learning about stars and space and planets, maybe you'd like to be an astronaut one day. What do you think, Sue? Is that something that you might like to do one day? You think? Maybe? It could be fun. I know we like to look at the stars at night and see the moon. Could be fun to go up and see them really close in a space shuttle. Well, I hope you had a fun time today learning about astronauts and the letter A. Tomorrow we're going to learn about B and all about honeybees and where we get our honey. So I hope you'll join me then. Goodbye, everyone. See you tomorrow.